Breaking news: NURTW crisis. Soldiers, policemen storm Agbado as MC Oluomo boys draws battle line. Well, I don't think the resolution of the Lagos state government on MC Oluomo and NURT has been resolved to the extent now that security personnel had to storm this area to begin to give perspective, because more things would have happened if they've not gone there in time. Remember, the Lagos state government has taken Lagos out of the NURT, initially suspended it and gave it to what? MC Oluomo again, who is a Tinubu boy, by the way. You cannot, okay, unless it's not Lagos state, take away MC Oluomo from that position at the moment, because elections are around the corner, and even after elections, it still remains very useful. This is what is happening right now. Things are rather becoming more than you can imagine, and this is terrible. This is terrible. These are things that are, beginning to cause real trouble and real problem, in the society where, the elder statesmen who are supposed to be, bringing up positions that will better flourish, unity, are the ones destroying it. Let's get all the details. Scores of policemen, soldiers storm the JL bus stops in Oluomo local government area of Lagos State on Monday to foresee a clash between road transport union loyalists to the two faction leaders in the state. Monsieur Akinsanya, popularly called MC Oluomo, and Aziz Abiola, aka Tejuba. Our correspondent, who was at the bus stop, spotted about 5 patrol vans by security personnel who were on a joint mission in the area on Monday. The fully armed policemen came in 5 patrol vans, while fierce-looking gun-toting soldiers stormed the bus stop and remained there from morning till about 4 p.m. when they left. Our correspondent also saw over 100 area boys and foot soldiers of both MC Oluomo and Tejuba, who stood just opposite the security agencies waiting for them to go to commence and to continue on their fight. This has become the new normal since the Lagos state government decided to withdraw Lagos state from NURTW, to which side Teshiba belongs, and MC Oluomo is now the new one who Lagos state government has made the head of garages and motor parks in Lagos state, causing serious friction because the governor has not sorted out the matter, but rather compounded it the more. So how can two children are fighting, and if they are fighting, there is no reason why they should fight. Instead of sorting out the problem, what do? You take one, I mean, you've not even heard the case. You just come in and you take one away, and you punish the other one. You take one away and you favor the other one. What do you think will happen? If both are your children, let me tell you what you're creating. Okay, one will feel unloved, will feel marginalized, will feel disenfranchised from, and begin to have questions in these corridors and in this line. Am I their child? Because your actions will begin to bring about questions on how that child will feel, because your actions are showing to that child that he or she is not loved. The other one is the preferred one. Why? What's your reason? So these are things that are happening now in Lagos State. The governor of Lagos State, he's acting a script. He's following the lines and the, how it's being painted to him and what he must do. For starters, MC Oluomo must not leave the place. These are people, elections. I don't want to say more than that, but you understand. MC Oluomo must not and cannot leave the place. Remember, he has Tinubu. You don't understand. MC Oluomo is a bros in Lagos State, big bros. He has Tinubu. Tinubu is his. This guy can get as close to Tinubu as. So their pal is like is his son. Is a son to him. And so some things that should have been, some excesses that should have been corrected, some abnormalities that should have been, spoken against and, shone at and condemned are rather celebrated. and treated like it's the normal thing. So you leave the other person feeling like, okay, I don't have a voice. I should just shut up. I should just be quiet. It's not the way to go. But these are things happening. Okay, Lagos State government, have not done well. You go ahead and you tell MC Oluomo, oh yeah, you are the one in charge. Let the other people. How can you do that? You've not even called the leaders of the NURC and try to sort out the problem so that these things will not be happening. Now boys are fighting. Before you know it, listen, if this thing goes out of hand, somebody will lose a son or a daughter. People will lose children, and that is the duty of the government to protect life and property. But rather, you have ended up destroying lives and property by not taking the appropriate action, taking the right step, and doing the right thing. What you should do in the face of what should be happening, you taking, doing the right thing and ensuring that there is justice, honesty, truth, and integrity. These are things that are happening. These are things that are going on. These are happening right now. Everybody's keeping quiet and watching, but this is the reality of what we are faced with. This is the real reality. This is what is happening now. Moving forward, for us to progress or to ever to do anything real tangible and meaningful, we have to draw the lines. We have to stop, this hanky-panky game and be very honest and sincere. Where are we in the scheme of things? Why do we allow, people who you could tell that they have no character, no integrity to be our leaders? Before you know it, if, for instance, by stroke of luck, all things, going, Tinubu becomes president of Nigeria, MC Olumo will become a minister or a councillor or whatever. Politically speaking, he will climb. And one day he will come up to tell you that he wants to become president. After all, Buhari did not go to school. He's president. And these days, education, if you're serious, you can still get it. There's online education everywhere. So don't tell me that he has not gone to the university. So you might just shock you. Maybe you may just be thoroughly shocked. Okay, so please don't even go in those lines at all. You may just really shock yourself. So these are realities going on right now, and let's begin to put things in place. Let's begin to stand up for the right things. Let's shun every appearance and everything that does not move us forward. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Do have a lovely day. From us is bye for now.